Hello, guys. It's me here, Josh, and I am the Super Football fan number 18 here. And today I will be doing the first week of the NFL season of the 2025 to the 2026 NFL season with week one of the 2025 to 2026 NFL predictional picks. Now, if you don't know what NFL predictional picks are, I'll explain now how predictional picks works. Predictions are usually the ways that I have to predict the team by logic based around the players on if they're healthy or not, or if the quarterback can do well or not, depending on the team, or if the offense and defense can do well, and if the coach can do the best. Well, for pick, it usually comes down to favoritism, usually either because of teams I hate or teams that basically that depend on the stats of the games. Uh, but either way, with that being said, we'll be getting ready for the start of the 2025 to the 2026 NFL prediction picks, and I shall begin it with the first game the first week of the season, week one. So, with that being said, let's begin because for the first game of the season, the very first game, for the first and most specifically the Thursday night football game, also to be known as NBC's Super Bowl winner game. We have the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles for a Thursday night football matchup at Philadelphia. Okay, let's get started. So for my prediction pick, it's pretty easy to go for. Give me the Eagles. Yeah, I heard this. Michael Parsons was left. The head coach for the Dallas Cowboys got fired, and as a result, Dallas has not been having a great offseason as of right now. And therefore, as a result, I think Philadelphia is going to have the upper edge over Dallas. So give me Philadelphia over Dallas for both the prediction or pick. And then we got the Friday Night Football matchup, which is the Brazil game. And this time we got the Kansas City Chiefs against the Los Angeles Chargers. Only this time it's actually going to be on ABC, not a Peacock exclusive. With that being said, for my prediction pick, it's kind of hard to say, but again, I know people aren't gonna like. I know a lot of people don't like this team, and neither do I. But still, it is what it is. But it's gonna be the Chiefs as my prediction. Yeah, as much as the Chargers are gonna go, I think the Chiefs still have a better roster overall. But we'll see what happens. Though there might be a downhill year for the Chiefs, but who knows? But for the pick, though, I'm gonna go for the Chargers. Well, because again, I don't like the Chiefs, and secondly, because I prefer the Chargers over the Chiefs. But either way, with that being said, those are the night game. Well, the first couple of night games. Now we have the 1 o'clock games and the 4 o'clock games. I will explain the other games coming up, but yeah. Okay, now we're going to start off with the 1 o'clock games and the 4 o'clock games. When it comes to how many 1 o'clock games and 4 o'clock games we have a total of 8 4 o'clock games. Eight 1 o'clock games. My apologies, and 4 4 o'clock games. With that being said, we'll go ahead and get started with the first 1 o'clock game. We have the Arizona Cardinals against the New Orleans Saints for the first 1 o'clock matchup. For my prediction pick, give me the Arizona Cardinals. The Saints don't have a quarterback, so easy to see. Give me the Cardinals. As for the pick, I'm also going to go with the Cardinals because the Cardinals, I do see them as a better team overall. And I do like how they've been doing for the offseason. It's been a pretty bad year for them overall. And yeah, either way, with that being said, give me the Cardinals again over the Saints for my prediction and pick. Next, we got the Miami Dolphins against the Indianapolis Colts. For my prediction and pick, for prediction and pick wise, I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins. Even if the Dolphins have been going a bit of a slump year, the same thing could be said to the Colts, and I think the Colts are going to have even more of a worse year overall because the Colts haven't been playing well. And considering the fact that Anthony Richardson lost the quarterback job, I don't really see any surprise where I see Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is doing a lot, and I feel like the Dolphins are going to have a better squad overall. And considering the fact that the Dolphins have a better squad overall, give me the Dolphins over the Colts as for my prediction pick. Next, we got the Las Vegas Raiders against the New England Patriots. For my prediction, personally, it's a hard choice to make for that prediction. I'm actually going to go for the Raiders, even though I don't like the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to have a bit of a better squad over the Patriots, so I feel like the Patriots are going to have a bit of a better squad. But for my pick, give me the Patriots because I don't like the Raiders. Next matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers against the New York Jets for my prediction. I'm actually going to give it to an upset. Give me the Jets because I feel like because Aaron Rodgers is getting old at this rate, and even if he's going to join, he's just isn't going to improve much. And I feel like with the Jets having Justin Fields now, I feel like the Jets are going to beat the the Steelers overall, and I feel like it's going to be pretty much the Steelers losing for that game as for my pick. As much as I want to go for New York, I'm actually going to go for the Steelers. Actually, even though Aaron Rodgers plays for the Steelers, I feel like the Steelers don't have the Steelers don't have a good chance to win this game. And overall, the Steelers have a bit of a better chance, in my opinion, as for my pick because I feel like they have a better chance. Next, we have the New York Giants against the Washington Commanders. For my prediction pick, give me the Washington Commanders. As much as they got Russell Wilson in the season, I don't think the Giants are going to do much. And plus, they have the toughest schedule in the NFL. So give me the Commanders over the Giants. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. For my prediction pick, I'm actually going to give it to the Jacksonville Jaguars because with the new head coach, I feel like they're going to have a better overall tone compared to the Carolina Panthers. And on the sake, I feel like the Panthers are going to not do great. So overall, Jacksonville has the better roster. So give me Jacksonville over Carolina. Then we got the Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Browns for my prediction pick. I'm going to go for the Bengals and as for my prediction pick. As much as the Bengals don't have as great of a defense, at least they signed back their one of their edges at least or linebackers or whatnot, which is a good sign. And as much as Cleveland's doing, Cleveland still hasn't had a good roster recently. And overall, I think Cincinnati has the better roster with Joe Burrow. So overall, give me the Bengals over the Browns. And lastly, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Atlanta Falcons. For my prediction pick, I'm actually going to go for the Buccaneers over the Falcons for my prediction pick, just because Baker Mayfield has been a pretty good quarterback overall, and Michael Penix, as much as he's doing, again, it's kind of hard to see if he's going to bounce back as a Falcon, and beat over Kirk Cousins' job. And other than that, all I gotta say is I think Tampa Bay is gonna have the advantage. And now we are going to be moving on to the 4 o'clock matchups. Okay, to start off the 4 o'clock games, we have the first Broncos game, which of course we have the Tennessee Titans against us, the Denver Broncos, for Denver. With that being said, we don't have to do the pick because, again, of course, you already know who I'm rooting for. But for the prediction, it's pretty easy. I'm actually going to go for the Broncos just because, as much as Cam Woods' first game is going to go as a tie-in, rookies are not going to do well during the first game of their rookie season with week 1. And because Bo Nix has a bit of a better telling of the game, Bo Nix is going to have a better advantage over Cam Ward since Cam Ward is new to the NFL. So overall, give me the Denver Broncos over the Tennessee Titans for my prediction. Next, we got the Seattle Seahawks against the San Francisco. The San Francisco 49ers against the Seattle Seahawks at Seattle for my prediction pick. Give me the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers, prediction, give me the Seahawks. And then as much as I hate the Seahawks, I do think the Seahawks are going to win this game just because San Francisco has not been doing great, and after the slump year last season, I don't think anything is going to really change much for San Francisco, and I don't think things are going to really change as much for San Fran. Either way, regardless, Seattle is going to get the win. But for my pick, though, I'm actually going to go for San Francisco because I hate Seattle. And also, San Francisco, I think, has honestly a better fan base overall. And not to say you hate it in Seattle, but I prefer San Francisco to win this game because San Francisco looks pretty cool. Next, we have the Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers. For my prediction pick, honestly, I'm actually going to give this an upset. Give me the Packers over the Lions. As much as the Packers are doing, as much as the Lions are doing, they lost a lot of key pieces with the offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator leaving. And now it's just, well, the head coach in charge now. And without both of your key pieces, that's going to kind of mess up the ways of playing. And with Green Bay adding Micah Parsons and also adding a new wide receiver to the team, Matthew Golden, it's going to make Green Bay a bit of a better contender to win this game overall. And overall, I'm going to say Green Bay has the better chance. So give me Green Bay over Detroit. And as for my pick, give me Green Bay because, again, Green Bay is a pretty cool team. No offense on Detroit, but I just prefer Green Bay. And lastly, we have the Houston Texans against the Los Angeles Rams. For my prediction pick, I'm actually going to give it to the Rams just because the Rams have a better roster. And overall, the Rams have a better roster to play. Sorry about that. But either way, regardless, the Rams have a better roster to have over the Texans. CJ Stroud is had a bit of a slump last year, despite making it to the playoffs. I feel like he's going to go a little downhill again, but I feel like the Rams are going to have better offense and defense just because they have a bit of the better roster. And finally, we have the Monday Night Football and the Sunday Night Football and the Monday Night Football matchups. Okay, now we have the Sunday Night Football and the Monday Night Football matchups. So we'll start off with Sunday Night Football. For Sunday Night Football, we have the Baltimore Ravens against the Buffalo Bills for Sunday Night Football for the first game of the first Sunday Night Football for the season. For the prediction pick, honestly, for the prediction, I'm actually going to go for the Bills for the upset, just because as much as Baltimore has been doing, I think the Bills have a better overall roster when it comes to mine. And overall, I think the Bills are going to be a Super Bowl team for what's to come up. So overall, give me the Bills over the Ravens for my prediction. And for my pick, I'm also going to go for the Bills because, again, the Bills have been playing pretty good. The Ravens have been playing good too, but I feel like the Bills are going to have a better overall roster. So give me the Bills over the Ravens. And lastly, we have the Monday Night Football matchup against the Minnesota Vikings with the Minnesota Vikings against the Chicago Bears. For my prediction pick, for the prediction, it's hard to say, but for my prediction, honestly, hot take. Actually, give me the Chicago Bears. I think this is the year that Caleb Williams finally gets to make it to the playoffs. And as much as the Vikings did last year, I feel like this is going to be I feel like the Vikings are going to be a team where they're not really going to make it to the playoffs this time because with J.J. McCarthy injuring himself last year, this is kind of his rookie sophomore year, I guess. And with that, Sam Darnold had to take place, but without Sam Darnold, the Vikings are now in a bit of some trouble here, with the Bears now taking the spot for the Monday Night Football matchup. And overall, if I gotta say, the Bears will take my prediction. And then for the pick, I'm also gonna go for the Bears. And again, no offense to the Vikings, but again, I think Caleb Williams has been I think Caleb Williams will have a bounce back year probably, and overall, I think the Bears will have a bit of a better roster overall. So overall, give me the Bears over the Vikings, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching the first NFL prediction pick. If the Broncos beat the Titans, I will be doing the first toast video of the regular season. Either way, that's it for the video. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the comment, and make sure to comment down below if you like the prediction picks for week 1. Or either way, I'm Josh, and I'm the Super Football fan number 18 here, and I'll see you guys with another video. Broncos country, let's ride. Bye bye, Bronco fans.